Luis Suarez is one of the best forwards in modern football history. In a career which began nearly 2 decades ago, he's won trophies in 5 countries, representing some of the world's biggest teams. But what happens if you simulate his career on Football Manager 2007? Let's find out. Back in 2006, Suarez has just departed Club Nacional in Uruguay. For a fee of around £500,000, he's joined Groningen in the Eredivisie. Whilst definitely not the most talented roster in the league, there's definitely some quality. Eric Nevland made a Premier League appearance with Manchester United and should provide a good second option up front. Let's advance a few seasons and see what he can achieve. So it's July 2013 and Luis Suarez has left the Netherlands to join Sevilla in La Liga. He spent 4 full seasons with Groningen, along the way scoring 46 league goals. His first goal in Europe came against NEC Nijmegen. Nice header there at the near post. This led the Spanish club to sign him for a fee of around £6 million. His best season in Holland came in 2008, where his 11 league goals led the club to a 3rd place finish, just 5 points behind eventual champions Feyenoord. Likewise with Sevilla, his best finish came with a 3rd place. Overall he contributed 28 goals and assists that season, as they competed with Barcelona and Real Madrid for the title. It's in European competition where he's truly excelled though. His club overcame a tricky group to progress in 2nd place. After beating Bayern Munich 2-1 on aggregate in the round of 16, and then Liverpool 4-3 in the quarters, it set up a semi-final against Real Madrid. In the 10th minute in the first leg, he opened the scoring here, just getting in behind Mertesacker and then a nice finish at the far post. Unfortunately, this would prove to be the end of their European journey, as Madrid moved on to the final on penalties. It's not just domestically where he's had success. For Uruguay he's been involved too. It's not just been plain sailing though. They failed to qualify for the 2010 World Cup. During the following year's Copa America, they snuck into the knockout stages on goal difference. He played 67 minutes in the quarter-final, as Uruguay eventually eliminated Brazil on penalties. This set up a tricky semi-final against Colombia. Here Diego Forlan finds some space out on the wing, beats his man nicely, and once again Luis Suarez in the middle with a top-class finish. In the end, they won 2-0, and like in reality, they made their way to the 2011 Copa final. In just the 3rd minute in the final, Suarez was involved here in the build-up, getting on the ball and playing a nice pass to his strike partner. Morales beats his man, and a nice goal there to put Uruguay up 1-0. After a hard-fought battle, once again Uruguay relied on penalties, but emerged as South America's football champions. A pretty impressive tournament for Suarez too, with 3 goals and 2 assists. But let's move back to Spain, and with Sevilla making some big moves in the transfer market, signing Aguero, Sergio Ramos and Joan Cabay, maybe they can finally get their hands on that La Liga trophy. Let's move a few more years into the future and see what happens. 5 years have passed, it's now 2018, and as you can see Suarez has moved to Italian football. Suarez's final goal in Spain came against Ponferradina. Here he's involved in the build-up before Aguero breaks through. His first shot is saved, but no one can stop Suarez there on the line. In 2014 he signed for Roma for a fee of around £14 million. In his first 3 years, he scored 23 goals in league competition. In 2015, he came close to winning the 2nd trophy of his career, losing out in the Super Cup final to AC Milan. Things haven't been going so well in Italy though. After a few mid-table finishes, in 2017 Roma narrowly avoided relegation to Serie B. They managed just 34 goals all season, but to be fair, Suarez contributed 9 of those, so I'm not sure why they stopped playing him so abruptly. With the loss of his club place, he failed to be selected by Uruguay for the 2018 World Cup and the 2019 Copa America. In the latter, they lost out in the semi-finals to eventual champions Peru. With Suarez now not only in the reserves, but also transfer listed, it will be interesting to see what his next steps are. So it's June 2023, and shortly Luis Suarez will be retiring from professional football. At the age of 36, he now lines up for Liverpool. No, not that Liverpool. Liverpool of Uruguay. After leaving the Italian capital on a free transfer, he did eventually go to England, spending 2 seasons with Bristol City. His first was the most successful, as he hit 11 league goals, helping his new club to an 18th place finish in the Championship. This was his final league goal for Bristol City, and his final in European competition. A nice through ball there by McKinley, and a devastating finish by Suarez. The next season was one to forget though, as he failed to score in 17 games, and Bristol City avoided relegation by just 1 point. Although he rediscovered some goal-scoring form, his time in Uruguay has been plagued by injuries. 2 alone have kept him out for 13 months. In 2021, he was powerless to stop Liverpool being relegated to the second division. Things definitely improved in the second tier. In Suarez's final season, they just missed out on a playoff place. On the 6th of May 2023, he scored his final goal from this free kick. Pretty impressive way to bow out. Unsurprisingly, he didn't want to go quietly into the sunset though. In his final game, he received a straight red card. All in all, he finishes with 545 games, 218 goals and 54 assists. He won just a single trophy, the 2011 Copa America. Which concludes our video. Without a doubt one of the best footballers of his age, and one who's proven his qualities all over the world. As he's just arrived in Miami and MLS, I wouldn't bet against him showing North America what he's still capable of. Thank you for watching this video.